recently come out with a statement on her husband slapping Chris Rock. And she says, and I quote, I I am not one of those women that needs protection. I know Will is wrong. Will knows. We both know that he overreacted. We're in agreement that he overreacted. But I'm not a wallflower, nor am I one of these women that needs protecting. I just say, why you why you just can't let it go? Just let it just let that man feel like he was protecting you. Even in the public eye. You didn't have to say that. This is prime example of just because you have a mouth don't mean you gotta talk all the time.
He is really pissing me off.
Just let it go. But John has something to say. What's your take on it,
I
Mister
always got stuff to say.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to hear this one. Go ahead. Let me hear this.
I was actually done with this topic, and to this point, I've been making jokes. Like, listen. By the way, actually, one of my favorites I came up with on my own. I think, listen, if I'm Snickers, I go get this man and say, listen, I wasn't. You're not. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Thing, like, right, and just pretend like, listen, I was hungry. They didn't have enough food at the Oscars. Do a Snickers commercial, man. I think that'll play it off. But no, back to this topic. Like, I guess we're doing it one more time, right? Hopefully, this last one.
If they don't say nothing, it's crazy.
I don't think her response had anything to do with saying like violence is not good against people that said something you don't like. I think her whole thing was just trying to prove like I'm that woman. Like her whole thing was like you shouldn't slap someone because they say something you don't like. It was he didn't need to do it because I could defend myself. And she always makes it about her. And it's like, no, the whole point of this is to say, listen, you shouldn't be slapping people because you don't like a joke. It's not, if I wanted to slap him, I could do it myself. You missed the whole point then. The whole point was don't slap people. Like, what is going on in this lady's head? Like, listen, we know what's going on outside her head, right? And hope, she's but inside, man, like, I would hate to see inside her head at this point, man. Like, I just.
At this point, you feel bad for him. Like, if we thought of her talking, imagine how it's been living with her all these years.
Do you really think that they living with each other at this point, though? Like
wait. They got enough money where he can be on one wing and she could be on the other.
I'm about to say, do you think they put like an open move right now? Like they got like maybe Jada staying in the house and then he's staying like in the guest house or something like that?
No, they got enough money. You stay on the left side, I stay on the right side. I don't have to see you.
Don't you get a modern Bill and Hillary vibe from them? Like, you know what I mean? Like they might have showed up in the car together. They probably pulled up at the corner and then got in different cars.
Wait. I got a question. So who's who in this equation? Is she Bill?
She might be.
So. Yeah, I think
she didn't have relations with that young man.
Yeah, I think she just.
Yeah, I think she's.
relations with that young man.
Yeah, I mean, I get like a modern day Bill and Hillary vibe from them. Like, you know what I mean? Like they might have made their appearance walking up together, but like they probably pulled up around the corner and then got in different limos and headed to their own places. It's just.
My thing is, why is she like Nico said? Why is she coming out so late with it though?
Right, like be quiet, just let it go.
Okay, if you're so independent, you know what I'm saying? Why did you know what I'm saying, give him that look like you wanted him to go do something though? Like I just feel like it might be something wrong with her, honestly. Like I just don't know at this point what's wrong with Jada. Like because it just seemed like she just, she's trying to go too many ways right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like she's really like just messing up, just like her with their relationship, I should say, and just like Will's career. Like, bro, that's really gonna like kind of put like a stamp on his career a little bit, just because of that like situation with the Oscars, especially like what I'm saying, with like I said, that type of platform that it was on. So it's just. I don't know. I just feel like, nobody's really ever going to forget, that moment at the Oscars, really for a long time. Honestly, like you're gonna be like, damn, like 20 years from like damn, you remember when Will Smith
And then,
slapped the shit
and
out
then
of Will?
what makes it worse, you see everything that he's going through, and now you decide to say that. You could have just kept quiet on that. That's something that could have been between you and him. Don't
But,
tell nobody else.
but
Because
that's the
at
thing, though.
this
It just seems
point,
like she's coming. It was like John was saying, like, or you were saying, like she's using her mouth at the wrong time, though. Like the way
right,
that
like
probably
be
sounded.
he already
Well,
losing
this
money.
is,
Now he gonna lose.
this
Now
is
people got to say, well, she didn't really want you to do it no way. Why you did?
this is someone who has to make everything about her, though, right? Like, it's that person who like loses a loved one and then says, "Everyone come feel sorry for me because I lost a loved one," and it's like, all right, what about the actual family and all that? Like, what I mean? They make everything about them. Um, we we talked about before the show, and it's a little darker topic. I'm not gonna bring it up, but like the Hope Solo thing this week, right? And all that situation. The thing is, some people like that, like this, it continues to snowball because the people around them are also dealing with other mental health things. They have their own issues of their own, and so almost they can't help each other, right? And so here's the thing, as we were talking about, like with Will, is we have two people with Will and Jada who both need help in their own way, but they can't help each other. And so like they need to go somewhere else to get help. I think this in a way is good for Will. Obviously it's not good career wise, but I think this is good for him like in a mental health state, because I think he could he doesn't need to take a year off from acting or something. He's a great actor. I don't want to wash up his career and all that. I'm saying, but he could take a lot of time to himself, stop making so many public appearances, take some time to himself, enjoy your kids, man. Do like live life outside the bubble of popularity and all that stuff. And because that's the thing, is people want popularity without any of the negativity that comes with it, and you just can't. You can't want to be the highest star at what you do and then be like, why doesn't everyone love me? How come anyone hates me? That messes with you. I'm not saying I could deal with it. So for his sake, I really do hope that listen, I don't want him to quit doing movies and TV and all that stuff. I'll keep working. But work is good too, to work through this stuff. But all the other public appearances and all that stuff, like, man, just take some time, spend time with your family, go to Disney, whatever, just enjoy life. I think that's what would be really good for him. I really do. I'm not a doctor.
What else could that man really do, though? I mean, I'm sure he did everything by now. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but like we said, man, some people don't ever, like, they never have enough, right? Some people, they're workaholics and they want to be the best. They don't just want to be rich or famous. Like, they want to be the best.
He had a whole show of what he did, like on a bucket list or something or whatever that he wants to do. So I'm sure he did plenty.
Yeah, something like Nat Geo or something.
Yeah, but we don't do politics on the show. But look at like who's running for president. You know what I mean? Like, you think about it. If I'm 70 and I'm a millionaire, I'm retiring to that nice island. No, we had like Bernie, Hillary, Trump. Like, we had like a bunch of 70-year-olds running for president, man. It's like that's never enough. It's like, okay, now I got money, I got fame, now I want power, and it's never enough for some people. And listen, they work hard. I'm not saying taking that away from them, but some people can't really just hang up the hat and just enjoy life, like the way you think that people would when you make that money. They gotta be in the limelight, they gotta be at the top, and they need the power, the money. And so yeah. Yeah. So some people, man, they can't hang it up. Like, it's hard to walk away when you're at the top.
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, somebody just need to put a muzzle on her. Like, be quiet.
But yeah,
wait. Before you say anything, no, I'm not calling her a dog. Don't start.
I wouldn't say no.
But you know how people take stuff like that. Oh, you trying to say she a dog, dude? Be quiet. I'm not saying she's an animal, but just be quiet.
Hey, that could be one of our haters. I'm just playing.
It could be. If you're listening, don't be that guy.
No, but like last thing I want to say about this is, like, listen. So the two of them, if they do want help or they think they need help, right? They're not going to get it from each other, right? If they come together, they're going to be like, it's us against the world. It's like, no, the world is rooting for you. We really do want you to succeed. Like, no one is against you guys. like, you know, we're saying you can't do everything you want. You can't be entitled and do certain things, but we are rooting for you. We're not rooting against them. But they have to go get outside help, like, because if they just try to get help from each other, you know, they're gonna think it's them against the world, and it's just gonna get worse. And it's not. It's, you know, people are here for them. So
True.
Yeah, man. They just put a stamp on Bad Boys 4. I'm sorry.
they made the Oscars watchable again. I mean, come on. Like,
Definitely did though.
No, not really. I don't think people gonna watch the next. I mean,
no, we're right. We're not gonna.
Will there? What? No, let
If
me
we,
see.
yeah. If they invite Chris Rock
Will,
back,
call us. We want you on the show.
Hey, everybody say they better watch out for the Rock family because the Rock.
one thing actually about the Rock family, Tony Rock said this week, I got nothing to lose. They wouldn't do that to me. It's like, listen, they don't let people with nothing to lose host the Oscars. Like, if you had nothing to, they're like,
Yeah,
so we brought some guy in, he got nothing to lose, so who knows what he's gonna do? Like, no, dude, if you got nothing to lose, you ain't gonna host. Like, they don't let people. Like
I think he was saying more so towards.
I know. I'm just saying, like, you know, you could say, like, if that would happen to me, it's like, yeah, well, guess what? Like, there's a reason they don't have some of us hosting the Oscars because they know.
That's true, though. Very true.
That's facts.